Good day, boys. It's me, Rex Humble Hustle, coming at you with another cool video. If you are new to my channel and you just happen to hit this video and you see my face and you see this background, that should tell you that this is the boys' side of YouTube. That's right. This is for the boys. This is the boys' side of the internet. This is where we all hang out. This is where you wanna be. This is where Rex sits and talk about some boy stuff, talk about some unshared thoughts that you probably think you don't have anybody to relate, who relates with what you're thinking about, some interests, some beautiful stuff, just some cool stuff, just some cool boy stuff. Some relationship maybe, or parents, or money, or the gym, or style, or just masculinity, just anything that is boys related. This is the place to be. So please just hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification button, and hit that like button just for good measure, so that you may get me into your algorithm, and also so that you may keep up with me and get notified whenever I release new content. So today's topic is about helping people can be dangerous. That's right. Helping people can be dangerous. That's today's topic. So, boys, from a young age, from a very young age, ever since you were a young little boy, you thought the world was a fair place. You thought the world was a good place, and that it was sweet, and that people were good, and they were fair, and that they were nice, and that everything was just proper. You thought that everything was just proper, everything was just, going properly and honestly and truthfully. You thought the world was a nice place when you were playing on the playground. You thought girls were sweet. You thought girls were angels. You thought parents were fair 100% of the time. Or maybe not the parents. But you thought that life was 100% just good. You thought, okay, hoopy-doopy-doop. If I do this, this will happen. If I do this, this will happen. If I say this is nice, and if I compliment that girl, and if I give her a lollipop, then she's gonna fall in love with me. That was kind of like your mindset. You starting out in life as a 4-year-old, 5-year-old kid. But then time went on, and you grew up every single day. You grew up every single day. You became stronger. Some of your teeth started to fall out. Manly teeth, these grown teeth started to come out and grow in. Your voice started to deepen. You became a man bit by bit, by bit, by bit, by bit. And then you were nice to people. You were giving compliments to the girls. And anybody who asked for help, you helped them. The lady on the street that is carrying some groceries home, you just run to help her all the time. They told you to be the sweet, loving, naive, caring, big bag of mush. That's what they they raised you to be. That's what most men grow up as. And then somewhere along the line you felt like something is wrong. Especially the older you grew, you felt like, damn, something is not right here. I'm doing all this, but I don't feel like a man. I don't feel like people actually respect me well. The truth is, you didn't feel appreciated and you didn't feel loved and seen. You felt used. You know why? Because you were used. You were used. When you help people and you're always helping people and your friends are asking you for money and you just give it out all the time and you never say no. You never ever say no. You just keep giving them. When you see somebody asking for a lift, hitchhiking on the side of the road, you don't drive past that person. You stop, you pick them up. You just keep giving your heart everywhere you go. You walk around with your heart on your sleeve. You walk around giving your heart to everybody, just everybody. That's fun. That's dangerous, bro. Bro, that's dangerous. Don't do that. You don't want to do that. Even girls don't do that. Women don't do that. They don't just go around giving people love and doing all this all the time. No, they keep to themselves. They keep to themselves. They have an attitude of, what do I get? What do I get? What about me? They only concerned about what they get. They are 100% on the other side of the extreme that you are on. You are all about, oh, how can I give? What can I give? They say, what can I get? What can I get? You see what I mean? You are setting yourself up to be used. You don't want to live like that. Because when people see somebody who is helpful, they will do everything in their power to use that person. So you gotta set boundaries. You gotta set walls, fucking fences around your heart, around your soul, around your spirit, around your aura, around your body, around your car, around your house. Say, you know what? No. No. This is my house. This is my space. Hey man, can I borrow your car? No. Damn man, you are. No. Man, why are you so rude? No, you tell him no. I don't want to borrow you my car. This is my car. No man, I don't want to give you nothing. No, I don't have anything for you today. Because if you have the ability to say no, and you don't just help people, just help, you will actually feel like a man. No is a very manly word. When you say no, people respect you. They fucking hate you, but they respect you. Because they see that, damn, this guy is not afraid to upset us. He's not scared. He's not scared to just be straight-faced and not be a joke and not try and make jokes all the time. He's not scared to just, what do you want? No, I don't have it for you. You have to be that person. You have to say no. See, if you help people all the time, what's going to happen is you are going to lose your mind. You are going to lose your sanity. You are going to lose your respect. You are going to lose your mystique. You are going to lose your aura. You are going to feel extremely empty on the inside. Sometimes, man, you gotta keep things to yourself. When you see somebody that's homeless and you see you have your last $20 that you're supposed to buy bread with, or your last 20 rand, or your last 50 rand, just keep it to yourself and be like, you know what? If I had a lot, I would give this person. But I don't have. Let me keep it to myself and buy whatever that I need. Because what about you? What about you? You have to understand. People will take whatever that they can get from you. People don't say, you know what? I've asked way too much from this person. Let me stop asking. No, they don't do that. Most people don't have that decency, that inner voice that tells them, no, I'm bothering this person too much now. I need to leave them alone. They don't have that. They have, hey, he gave me this the last time. Let me see if I can get something else. Let me see if I can get this. Let me see. Last week I asked them to borrow me $20. Let me see if I can get them to give me 50 this week. And then you give it to them. And then the next week they say, hey, can I please have $100? And they always come with a reason. No, I'm shorting with, I'm shorting with 20 rand to buy bread. Can you please help me? Give me 20 rand to buy bread. I'll give it to you at the end of the month. Blah, blah, blah. Now sharp, you give it to them. They take it. Then I'll give it back. I'll give it back at the end of the month. Yeah. And then maybe the next week they come back, they say, there's no shower at my house, so can I please borrow 100 rand from you? I want to go buy a shower. I want to go buy some 2 kg of meat, 5 kg of chicken, please, man. There's only pap at home. There's only rice. You know those kind of people. You know them. Nah, sharp. You take out the money. You give it to them. You give them that money. Say, nah, sharp, sir. Here's the money. You didn't say no, bruh. Deep down in your heart, you can feel it that more. This person is starting to fucking bother me now. This person, he's making me his welfare now. I'm supposed to give this person stuff every now and then. Money. No, man. And then the end of the month comes, and then maybe this person, let's say, is your colleague, you see them every day at work or something, and then they come to you, and then you see them, you say, hey, so they are not giving you your money back at the end of the month. You have to ask for it in order for them to give it back, in order for them to even hear anything about them giving you back your money. If you don't mention it, they're not gonna talk about it. They're just gonna ignore it. They're just gonna be quiet and say, let me see if I can get away with taking this guy's money and not giving it back, even though I said I was gonna give it back. That's what they're gonna do. That's what most people do. They are really devils on the inside. They are devils. You don't have to go to hell to see the devil. You don't have to die first and then see the devil in hell. No, we are living amongst devils every day here. Just open your eyes, you'll see them. These devils. They're out to come and get you. You want your money back. This person is coming with excuses. Oh no, I paid rent. Oh no, I paid this person, and I lost my license. I lost my. They are coming up with a lot of things now. Your money is gone. You shouldn't borrow people money. And you shouldn't borrow money from people. That's not a good thing to do. It's not a good thing to do. You'll get bewitched out here. You want to get bewitched? Getting bewitched with money is the last thing that you want, because if you get bewitched with money, you'll be poor for the rest of your life. Be careful who you give money to. They will take your money and then they will put it in I don't know where, and they will blow on it and they'll do some stuff to it, and then the next month you are bankrupt. Because they voodooed your money. Be careful. Be careful. You got devils running around here. Don't just help anybody. One day you're gonna have a wife, you're gonna have a girlfriend, or a wife, or something like that, and then let's say she's from a background where they don't have a lot, and you're gonna be rich, right? That's what we want to do. We want to be rich. Here in this channel, we're building each other to be rich. Right? So let's say you have your wife now, or you have your girlfriend who you are dating and you're planning to marry them and whatever. And she's from a background where they are just doing all right, but they're kind of poor, but they're just doing all right, but they're kind of poor. And then she keeps asking you, hey, please can I have money and so I can send it at home, so that I can build my mother a new house, so that I can do this, so that I can do that. She's turning you into a cash cow for her family. And you, because you are so in love with her, you're scared to say no. Because if you say no, then you look like the bad guy. Then you look like you have a problem now. You look like, oh man, what's wrong with this man? He's my husband, he's my everything, but he doesn't want to do nothing. Even the family start to resent you now. But if you keep giving her the money like this, and you keep them, and you build them a house, and you get her siblings jobs, and you get her siblings some decent jobs and whatever, then you get used. Because you have to understand, the moment you start helping somebody, it's going to be very difficult to cut them off. Especially if you're going to give them stuff. If you're going to give somebody some stuff, it's going to be very hard to cut them off. Because the time you cut them off, they might kill you. They might hunt you down and kill you. You know why? Because they have become so dependent on you. They are so narcissistic. They can't look past themselves. They can't look past you. They have gotten so used to the fact that you are their mine, you are their gold mine. They get everything from you. You have to be careful, even strangers out here, on the roads, at the mall and stuff, these people that ask for directions, you gotta be careful. Don't just help anybody. People sometimes, they'll stop you just to test you. They'll just stop you just to test you, to see, let me see if I ask for directions from this guy, maybe let me see how he's gonna respond. Let me hear what he's gonna say. And while you are talking, you can see this person is not really listening to you. No, they are watching you. They are looking at you. They are sizing you up. Fucking devils! Shit! People asking you, what's the time? They want you to pull out your phone. And then when you pull it out, they look at what phone it is. They look at the oh no, he's got a cheap phone. Let's let him go. You can see them in their face. They won't say it in you, right in front of you. They'll say it after they leave. He's got a cheap phone. Let's look for somebody else. Let's look at one of these people with these iPhones who think they're so rad. These iPhones. They ask you, hey, what time is it? You pull out your little iPhone. You look at it, they're like, no, it's 7:45. While you pull out the phone like this, they grab it. They fucking pull out the Glocks. They take the knives. They poke you with the knife. They say, hey, give us this phone. They grab it from you and they slap you in the face and they humiliate you and then they run. You know why? Because you wanted to help them. You wanted to tell them what is the time. They took advantage of you because you helped them. Be careful of helping people. We don't live in a sweet world where people help everybody, where people just help each other. Be careful. I'm not trying to make you scared to live. I'm not trying to make you, I'm just making you aware of what's going on here. Don't just help anybody. Sometimes you gotta feel it in your heart that, okay, maybe let me help this person. And then you help them. You know? Yeah, sometimes. But other times, don't do it. Don't do it. Hey, I'm asking for directions. I want to go to this place and this place, and I'm lost and I don't know what's going on. Okay, lady, use a GPS, and then you leave. Hey, I don't know where such and such is. Can you please borrow me your phone so that I can put in the phone numbers and give somebody a call? You gotta be careful. Nowadays they use children. They take a child and they tell him, they make that child a part of the crime that they want to do. You see the child, you say, oh, let this poor child, let me try and help this child. You go to the child. The moment you go to the child, here they jump on you. Boom! It's over, you're finished. They take whatever they want, they do whatever they want. They take your car, they take your cards. They take your wallet, they take everything. Your phone, everything. Maybe even your shoes, and leave you in your underwear. Just to humiliate you. Just to strip you from your dignity as a human being. These devils. Now you gotta be careful who you help. Even family members. Even family members. You gotta be careful who you help. Don't just help anybody. You know, when I was young, I still have it. I still have these cool things. I have DVD player, DVDs, PlayStation games and PlayStation and all these cool stuff that I love. And some of my cousins wanted me to borrow them these things. They wanted me to take it and give it to them, and they will go away and go to their houses and play with it there. And I didn't want to. I didn't. I told him no. As young as I was, I told him no. You can't just take my stuff and go and play there at your house. They were like, oh, you don't trust me. Oh, you didn't do. Oh, you did this. Oh, this. I was like, no, man, give me my stuff. Because if you gave it to them, they break it. They scratch the CDs. They scratch the stuff. And then they give it back. And then it doesn't play anymore. And then your heart is broken. You know what it feels? You remember what it used to feel like to take a CD or a DVD or something like that and give it to somebody? And then when they borrow it, when they done borrowing it and they bring it back to you, it has a whole bunch of scratches on it. And then when you try and play it, it doesn't play anymore. It glitches. Because you borrowed it to some, you're trying to help them. You're trying to nurse their feelings. You were scared to say no. You gotta say no. You have to say no. You wanna buy a bakkie? You wanna buy a bakkie. If you wanna buy a car or a bakkie, and there's no Bucky's in your family and you are the only one that's gonna have one. Know that people are gonna bother you. They're gonna be like, hey, can you please borrow us your truck? Please borrow us your Bucky. We wanna take it and we wanna go buy some cement. We're struggling with transport. We just wanna go pick up a fridge or pick up a big TV stand or a big TV or some wood or some whatever. They're gonna come to you and borrow your stuff. Bother you. If you give it to them, they're gonna be like, oh, so he's borrowing us his stuff. So now that means we're gonna keep borrowing and borrowing and borrowing and borrowing. People never fucking care about the person that they get help from. They don't. They only care about what they get. That's what they care about. They care about what they get. They don't care about who are they getting it from. No. They don't care about that. They don't think about that. They don't want to do to others what they want to be done to them. They don't. They think they tough. That's what they think. Think about back in school. If somebody lost their pen or they don't have a pen, they know they don't have a pen. They borrow a pen from you. And then at the end of the day, they look at this pen and then instead of saying, let me give this pen back and go and get my own pen, they're like, no, you know what? He forgot that he borrowed me this pen. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I'll give it back only if he asks for it back. If he doesn't ask for it back, I'm keeping it. This is the kind of mentality that people have. In your heart, what you are doing, you are saying, I am helping this person. They don't have a pen. They need to write. They need to write. They need to do this. They need to... You are fucking helping a fucking devil. They don't give a damn about you. They take your stuff. They don't care. You got a girlfriend. You give her stuff. You give her whatever she asks for. Big mistake. You don't want to help her with whatever she wants whenever she wants. Babe, can you please give me money to go make nails? Can you please give me money for hair, for eyelashes, for lipstick? To go out with the girls? Babe, can I please? Baby, please give me money. If you say yes, 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 yes all the time, you're gonna get used and abused. You're gonna look like a chump. You're gonna look less masculine to her. You're gonna look boring to her. She's gonna see that, damn, this guy is giving me whatever I want. He's giving me whatever I want. What? And the more she sees that, wow, I can get whatever I want, the more she's gonna keep asking. She's not gonna think, oh man, I've asked for a lot this month. This guy is probably, his money is probably on the verge of getting finished now. Let me stop asking for so much. Let me recede, let me stop. I'll ask for more stuff maybe next month or so. No, she's not gonna do that. She's gonna keep asking and asking and asking. If you never say no, your money's gonna finish. And it's gonna be whose fault? Your fault. Because you didn't say no. She just kept on asking and asking and asking. Never expect for people to feel for you. You have to feel for yourself and tell them where to get the fuck off. You must tell them no. That's enough. No. No, I don't want to. I said no. What you're supposed to do is teach them no from the beginning. Don't say no after you said yes to them 10 times and you delivered 10 times. The 11th time when you say no, they might be epileptic. They might throw a hissy fit because they are not used to hearing no. So you need to throw no here and there. Matter of fact, you're supposed to say no more than you say yes to people. Your life will be better. Your life will be better. Say no more than you say yes. If you say no more than you say yes, your life will get better. I promise you. So don't help anybody. Just no. Help people with thought. Be mindful. Watch them. Look at their body language. Look at their posture. Listen to their voice or tone of voice. Look at their eyes. Look at their surroundings. Think first. Don't just be quick to give out. Don't be naive. Don't be the 6-year-old child. Don't be the sweetheart of a little boy. No, don't do that. Think, watch, and learn, and see, and realize, and discern. That's how it's done. So, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification button. You should have hit all those buttons before we even got to this point. But now, I'm giving you that chance. Boys, I'm just joking. Just hit the buttons. I'll see you when you see me. Take care of yourself, boys. Leave me a comment. Away.